Have you ever experienced a moment when life seemed to speak directly to you? A time when you were thinking about something deeply, and out of nowhere, the universe presented a perfect answer or opportunity. These are not random coincidences, they are synchronicities, moments when your inner world of thoughts, emotions, and intentions aligns with the external world of events, people, and circumstances. Carl Jung, who first coined the term, described synchronicity as an acausal connecting principle, meaning these moments are linked by significance rather than direct cause and effect. In simpler terms, synchronicities are meaningful patterns that reveal hidden connections between you and the world around you. They often appear at times of uncertainty, personal growth, or major decision-making, acting as guidance from the deeper layers of your mind and the universe. Think of it like this: when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in alignment with your unconscious intentions, the world begins to respond in ways that feel almost magical. A sudden meeting, a dream, or a seemingly random conversation may carry the very answers you've been seeking, if only you are open to noticing. The key to understanding synchronicity lies in awareness, attention, and interpretation. By observing these moments carefully, you can begin to recognize patterns, decode their messages, and use them to navigate your life more consciously. These meaningful coincidences are not just fascinating, they are tools for growth, guidance, and transformation, revealing that life is far more connected and purposeful than it might first appear. Synchronicity is the phenomenon where events in the outer world mirror the inner workings of our mind. Unlike ordinary coincidences, these occurrences carry personal meaning and significance that resonate deeply with the individual experiencing them. When we notice a synchronicity, it is often a reflection of our unconscious mind reaching outward, connecting our thoughts, feelings, and intentions with events that unfold in the external world. This alignment can happen in subtle ways: a recurring symbol, a chance encounter, or a dream that seems to anticipate future events. These experiences suggest that the universe is not purely random but responsive to our consciousness in ways that we are only beginning to understand. From a psychological perspective, synchronicity provides a bridge between conscious awareness and unconscious insight, allowing us to gain clarity on decisions, challenges, and opportunities. It is a way in which life communicates with us, offering guidance, confirmation, and warnings through meaningful patterns. By paying attention to these moments, we can begin to perceive a hidden order behind what initially seems chaotic or coincidental. Synchronicities are particularly significant because they encourage reflection, self-awareness, and mindfulness, inviting us to engage actively with our lives instead of moving through them passively. They are reminders that the inner and outer worlds are interconnected, and that our thoughts, intentions, and emotions can influence how events unfold around us. Over time, learning to recognize and interpret these occurrences can transform our understanding of reality, helping us navigate life with greater insight and purpose. Synchronicities manifest in different forms, each serving a unique role in guiding, warning, or supporting personal growth. One type is the synchronicity of warning, which alerts us to pause, reconsider, or change direction to avoid potential harm or mistakes. For instance, a last-minute cancellation that prevents an accident can be seen as the universe nudging us toward safety. Another form is the synchronicity of confirmation, which reassures us that we are on the right path. These moments often appear as encouragement, advice, or feedback from people, events, or situations that affirm our decisions. The synchronicity of premonition is predictive, offering hints about future events through dreams, repeated symbols, or feelings that prepare us emotionally and mentally for what is to come. Then there is the synchronicity of opportunity, which opens doors by aligning people, events, or circumstances perfectly to present a chance for growth, learning, or success. Lastly, the synchronicity of manifestation occurs when our thoughts, intentions, or focus begin appearing in reality. This type shows how conscious and unconscious intentions can influence external circumstances, making desired outcomes appear unexpectedly. Understanding these types helps us to recognize the messages embedded in our experiences and respond with awareness, gratitude, and strategic action. Each form of synchronicity is a tool that connects our internal state with the external world, offering insight into ourselves, our decisions, and the unfolding of life. The ego often acts as a filter that blocks recognition of synchronicities. Focused on rationality, control, and certainty, the ego tends to dismiss meaningful coincidences as mere chance. However, true synchronicity requires openness, curiosity, and the ability to quiet the ego's need for explanation. By reducing the dominance of the conscious mind and embracing the unknown, we allow the unconscious to communicate more effectively through symbols, dreams, and events. Awareness and mindfulness are essential to notice these subtle patterns, as synchronicities often appear in everyday moments that may otherwise go unnoticed. Developing the ability to observe without judgment enhances our capacity to detect alignment between our inner state and outer experiences. It also enables us to discern which events carry significance and which are truly random. This conscious engagement with life encourages reflection, intuition, and self-trust, ultimately enhancing personal growth. In essence, awareness acts as the lens through which synchronicity can be recognized and interpreted, transforming ordinary experiences into powerful opportunities for insight and transformation. By practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, we increase our sensitivity to the signs around us, allowing the universe to communicate in ways that are profound, actionable, and meaningful. To truly benefit from synchronicities, it is essential to actively engage with them rather than passively observing. One of the most powerful tools is journaling, which allows you to record dreams, repeated symbols, meaningful coincidences, and patterns that appear in your life. Writing these down creates a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind, helping you detect subtle connections that might otherwise go unnoticed. Another critical tool is symbol awareness. Synchronicities often communicate through symbolic imagery, whether in dreams, art, conversations, or seemingly random events. By learning to interpret these symbols, you can decode messages from your unconscious, guiding your decisions and life choices. Visualization is equally important. Focused imagination allows you to clarify your intentions and bring them into alignment with external opportunities. By picturing the desired outcomes, you prime your mind to recognize opportunities and resources that match your inner focus. Mindfulness ties all of these practices together. Being fully present in your daily life increases your sensitivity to subtle hints, coincidences, and recurring motifs. For example, noticing the same number repeatedly, encountering someone unexpectedly who offers guidance, or observing symbolic imagery can all be interpreted as messages. Over time, the combination of journaling, symbol interpretation, visualization, and mindfulness creates a heightened awareness, allowing you to harness synchronicities to make informed choices, align with your life's purpose, and respond creatively to opportunities that emerge naturally. The goal is not to control life but to engage actively with the patterns that are already emerging, cultivating a sense of co-creation with the universe and a deeper understanding of yourself. By practicing these tools consistently, you develop a skill set that allows you to interpret, trust, and act upon synchronicities in a way that enhances personal growth, decision-making, and alignment with your highest potential. Synchronicities serve as more than just interesting coincidences, they are catalysts for personal transformation and growth. By noticing meaningful alignments between the inner and outer world, you gain insight into your unconscious mind, your desires, and your true priorities. These moments can illuminate patterns that were previously hidden, offering clarity in moments of uncertainty and guidance when facing critical decisions. For instance, a chance meeting with a mentor or an unexpected opportunity may reveal a path that aligns perfectly with your long-term goals, showing you that your efforts are in harmony with the flow of life. Synchronicity can also accelerate emotional growth. Experiences that mirror internal states, like dreams reflecting unresolved conflicts or symbolic events highlighting personal strengths, allow you to confront, process, and integrate aspects of yourself that might otherwise remain dormant. This integration strengthens self-awareness, intuition, and confidence, enabling more effective decision-making and creativity. In a modern, fast-paced world, synchronicities can act as checkpoints, guiding entrepreneurs, creators, and leaders toward actions that are more aligned with their inner vision. They can reduce wasted effort, highlight opportunities that might otherwise be overlooked, and reveal solutions to complex problems. Essentially, synchronicities function as the universe's feedback system, providing both confirmation and insight. When we cultivate awareness and openness to these moments, personal growth becomes more rapid and guided, allowing us to navigate life with clarity, purpose, and a sense of meaningful connection to the world around us. In today's rapidly changing and uncertain world, synchronicities are more relevant than ever. Entrepreneurs, innovators, and creatives frequently encounter moments where intuition and opportunity converge unexpectedly. For example, an aspiring founder might meet the perfect collaborator at a networking event seemingly by chance, or an artist might receive inspiration from an unplanned experience that perfectly aligns with a current project. Technology and global connectivity have increased the frequency of such meaningful alignments, but they also require heightened awareness to notice. Synchronicity can also guide personal life decisions, career changes, relationships, or relocations, by providing subtle confirmations or warnings that validate intuition and reduce risk. Beyond individual experience, synchronicity has implications for society and innovation. Patterns, coincidences, and symbolic events often spark creative solutions, inventions, and breakthroughs that might not emerge through logic or planning alone. By understanding these meaningful connections, we begin to see that life is not a series of isolated events but a complex, interconnected system where our thoughts, intentions, and actions interact with the external world in profound ways. This perspective encourages a mindset of exploration, openness, and responsiveness, fostering both personal empowerment and adaptive thinking. Recognizing synchronicities in modern life allows us to move through challenges more effectively, seize opportunities, and align with outcomes that feel both purposeful and fulfilling. It transforms ordinary experiences into moments of insight, growth, and actionable guidance, reinforcing the idea that we are co-creators in our own lives. Synchronicity is a powerful tool for understanding the hidden patterns of life, aligning with our inner purpose, and navigating the world with awareness and intention. It teaches us that our inner thoughts, desires, and emotions are not isolated, they interact with the universe, manifesting in ways that can guide, warn, confirm, and create opportunities. By cultivating practices like journaling, symbol awareness, visualization, and mindfulness, we can detect and interpret these meaningful moments, transforming them into actionable insights. Life becomes less about random chance and more about active participation with the patterns that surround us. When we remain open, attentive, and willing to trust the subtle signs, synchronicities serve as guides, mentors, and catalysts for growth, creativity, and personal transformation. Every encounter, repeated symbol, or unexpected opportunity is a potential signal pointing toward alignment, learning, and fulfillment. The key is awareness, reflection, and engagement. By observing, recording, and acting on these signs, we co-create a life that is not only successful but deeply meaningful. Pay attention to the patterns around you, trust your intuition, and embrace the hidden connections that synchronicity offers. Life is speaking. If you are ready to listen, it can lead you to paths, opportunities, and insights that go far beyond what logic alone can reveal.